Welcome back to the 7 Deadly Lessons, where we turn your deepest struggles into spiritual mastery. Today, we confront the energy that paralyzes potential. It's anxiety, fear, and procrastination. So I want you to reflect on this crucial question. Do you constantly feel the weight of responsibility, but struggle to take the first step, leading to chronic delays and self-criticism? Does an underlying generalized fear prevent you from building the reliable structures that you need for success? If this heavy feeling rules your shadow, your soul's assignment involves Saturn, the planet of duty and time, and the 6th house of obstacles and service. Now, this lesson is about transforming past life avoidance into an unshakable discipline and faith in the process. Now, check out my foundational videos in the video description. You definitely want to know the houses of your chart and how to read your chart at least a little bit, and also the planets. So definitely check that out. All right, back to the video. The struggle with anxiety and procrastination is rooted in specific karmic acts that are related to the misuse of Saturn's energy, which is time, structure, and duty. Let's talk about the first one, the avoidance of duty. So Saturn demands responsibility and hard work. In a past life, your soul may have severely shirked difficult duties, or left projects unfinished, or abandoned people who depended on you, choosing the easy way out. Now, this debt returns as overwhelming tasks and a deep-seated fear of long-term effort. Let's talk about the second, which is the neglect of service. Now, the 6th house rules your service. An afflicted 6th house or its ruler suggests a past life failure to embrace service or a neglect of the necessary mundane work that's required for stability. Now, this creates present life anxiety over imperfections and a paralysis that's rooted in the fear of failure. So the universe is now asking you to learn the spiritual truth that freedom is the result of fulfilled responsibility. Your challenge is to prove that you can commit to duty without succumbing to fear. The second is the delay of responsibility or delay of service, which is seen by your 6th house. Now look for these specific indicators in your birth chart to confirm this lesson. The first is the challenged Saturn. So Saturn placed in water signs like Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, they often show struggle to structure emotions, leading to anxiety. However, the most classic assignment is Saturn in the 1st house of yourself, or Saturn in the 10th house of career. That being afflicted. It makes success feel like a long, arduous climb filled with self-doubt. Next is tested 6th house. The ruler of the 6th house, afflicted, or Rahu placed in the 6th house. That can also create chronic, complicated obstacles and illnesses that are often rooted in suppressed anxiety and fear. This person is forced to confront and metabolize their daily struggles. The next one is Saturn being retrograde in your chart. A retrograde Saturn intensifies this lesson, indicating the need to perpetually re-examine, rebuild, and perfect those areas of discipline where Saturn is sitting, fueling the procrastination cycle. So let's talk about your soul assignment here. Well, your soul's goal here is to shift your identity from the delayer to the builder. You must replace fear with radical faith. Your core assignment is to break tasks down into smallest possible actions and commit to consistency, not perfection. Now, this cultivates the virtue of patience, the realization that time itself is your greatest ally when you work with integrity. So just keep doing. The results will follow. Your faith needs to be there in the process. The ultimate virtue to cultivate is faith. Trusting that showing up daily, regardless of the outcome, is the only spiritual currency that matters. This dissolves the fear of the future, which is your anxiety. It dissolves your anxiety of the present. Now let's talk about a remedy here. What are your actionable steps? So to transform procrastination into powerful action, we will apply 2 remedies or assignments. One is the micro-discipline habit. Identify one small specific task that takes less than 15 minutes. For example, clearing your desk or organizing one folder. Commit to doing only that small action every day. This trains your Saturn energy that responsibility is manageable and breaks the paralysis of overwhelm. The next assignment is the future self-visioning. When anxiety strikes, close your eyes and practice visualizing your future self 1 year from now, after you have successfully completed the tasks that you're avoiding today. Focus on the feeling of relief and freedom. Now, what does that do? That links your painful duty, which is Saturn, to a positive outcome of your future self, dissolving the karmic fear of effort. So your struggle with anxiety and delay is the universe training you to become an unshakable spiritual authority built on integrity. The past life karmic lesson was the avoidance of effort, causing time itself to become your enemy. The soul's assignment now is to commit fully to the present moment and the task at hand, proving that you can finish what you start, no matter how long it takes. Mastering Saturn means mastering time and achieving true spiritual freedom from fear. Embrace the discipline and your legacy will endure. Now let's turn this powerful knowledge into disciplined action. First, I want to know. Tell me in the comments. Tell me which house your Saturn is in. Now this reveals the area of life where your biggest karmic duties lie. Second, start your micro-discipline habit immediately. Choose one small task and do it right now. And of course, if you're ready to take a deep dive into your own chart, go ahead and connect with me via the link in the video description or in the About section of this channel. And definitely do not forget to watch the foundational videos in the playlist below in the video description so you can learn how to read your own chart, what all the houses are about, what the planets do in those houses, and how to find out, where your Saturn is sitting or who your 6th house lord is, etc. So definitely check those out. So in our next video, we are going to talk about illusion, addiction, and obsession. This is where we confront the powerful spiritual lessons of Rahu and the 12th house. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell right now so you don't miss that powerful final video of this series. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. Now, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more Vedic wisdom. And thank you for watching and thank yourself for watching. And that's all for today.